Welcome.
Welcome to the fucking podcast.
That's a good voice.
To the fucking podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to my podcast.
Welcome to it.
What's up? This is Planet Dumb. We got John Simmons back again.
Pleasure
for
to
a
be
double
back.
feature. Check out the Patreon. Patreon.com/PlanetDumb. We finally have some content to go up on there. I was watching he was showing me the music video commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Chef's kiss. Very good. Yeah.
Everyone lock
the
in, tap
Amen
in.
one or whatever.
Yes, sir.
It was really good.
Wait, is there going to be nudity in this? Should I take it off?
This movie's horny.
Is
as
there
hell
nudity?
already.
Yeah, we can't watch.
We can't run the risk of there being nudity.
It low-key happened on the last
Throw on a
episode.
P-
Violence,
Throw
okay.
in a PG-13 or
Violence, okay. Freaking.
Yeah, so we definitely need a PG-13
All right.
for it.
Let's watch Commando.
Commando?
If they got it, yeah.
Commando is horny.
It's not. There's no nudity in Commando.
Commando.
Remember when the couple are fucking?
Oh, yeah.
Well, shit. I guess
Well, you guys, I'll get a movie. You guys, let's start
Talk.
the yeah.
let's start the
show.
Shit. I didn't really
Joe
prepare.
Rogan podcast.
What did he say?
Sorry, yo. I forgot the rule.
He doesn't want us to talk
He doesn't
about
want
Joe
to-
Rogan anymore.
I was gonna do the intro
Joe Rogan by day, sucking dick by night.
all day, all night.
In my ass all day, all night. Joe Rogan podcast, suck my balls.
Kickboxer, yes. There's no. This is a great. This is an
Jean-Claude Van
incredible-
Damme.
This is an incredible film. It's tremendous.
Is this part of the Criterion collection or not?
Yeah, it's a Lion's Gate.
so you know it's good.
This is a movie where fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme is a kickboxer,
Okay.
and he goes to Thailand.
Does he do the splits in this
He does.
One?
He does the splits in every movie.
Yeah, that's like his signature
trademark.
That's
move.
his thing, baby.
That's kind of
If I ever
weird.
saw him in person, I'd
It is
make him
weird.
Split for me.
I saw some
Like,
shit.
take a pic where he's doing the splits like in front of you.
I saw some shit where they were like, dude, Jean-Claude Van Damme's take on like martial arts is just like mad homoerotic. It's just like shots of it was this whole thing on like talking about how like they show gay characters. Back in the 80s, they would show gay characters without saying they were gay. They would be like, dog, his version of martial arts ain't even martial arts. It's like mad crotch shots, him doing the splits.
And then he just starts making
mad
out
shirtless.
with the dude.
Yeah. It's
he
wild.
aims to turn us on while he's fighting, and it worked.
It was a crazy theory. It was
I'd
like
be bricked up watching John Claude
dog.
Van Damme.
It's like gay cinema without actual gay like action. You know what I'm saying? It's just like buff gay fools like fighting each other, holding each other, like just very passionate. You know what I'm saying? Like you know that scene in Predator when they fucking shake hands and he's like they got you pushing too many pencils, but like they draw each other really close and like it's like dude, the tension, the sexual tension.
Yeah, you have
You
to
know
like
what I'm saying?
touch foreheads.
I always feel it. I'm glad it's a thing.
I'm glad it's not just.
I'm glad it's just
I'm
not.
glad it's not just me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not just.
Wasn't
me.
there a fight today? UFC?
Yesterday, I think.
What,
maybe.
the TikTokers versus YouTubers?
I think it was today because they were filming it
was
in
that?
England.
Wow. I hope it was today. We need to talk about that
What,
soon.
TikTokers versus
Yeah,
YouTubers?
what do you guys think about that? I feel like it's the next evolution of sports.
What,
It's like
the
fools fighting just
the minor
regular.
celebrity boxing?
Yeah, not actual boxers, just fucking random people boxing. Like fucking eventually it's gonna evolve to the point where it'll just be like you versus like your roommates or some shit.
Like,
Yeah.
it'll be like a Judge Judy type, like a small claims
Yep.
kind of like situation
And
where
that's
it's
how you
like,
work it out?
Yeah, like your homie owes you like $20 or something that he borrowed, and like you have to like fight it out, like to knockout or something.
I like that.
Yeah, I think like we should revert back to animalistic.
I agree. I think
Animalistic
bring violence
instinct.
back. I think that's
I woke up today and chose violence, actually.
I was just talking about how like I feel like being violent is just innate in like like a man, in just a man. You feel me? Like any man.
Sure.
I feel like it's just part. Well, I was having this conversation with my girl. She was telling me about some book. It was called. I forget what it's called. I gotta ask her, but it was basically like,
It's called
outside forces.
Men Are
affect
From
that.
Mars, Women Are From Venus.
Men are from Mars, women are from penis. Nah, but my theory is that deep down, all men have like a dark energy.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
The
dark,
Joker.
violent.
It's buried within
The Joker
us.
is buried within every man. Any man can be the Joker at any point.
That's
the
true.
crazy
Once
shit.
society gets you down enough,
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
society is to blame.
once you reach
Isn't
your
it like-
limb on society,
Yeah.
Was that
You unleash
naked
the
little
dragon.
kid?
Yeah, you get so much society. You can only take so much society before you Joker out.
it'd be getting me down
Before
a lot,
you
man.
joker out,
Yeah.
it's like
Like
it's
today.
like blacking out, but
you
you
black out, but you Joker out.
Today, seriously, like today, I went to a bagel
a
shop.
Joker
right?
moment?
No, yeah, I almost turned into the Joker here.
You turned into the-
I was
remember
at,
the
I was at
bagel
the
boss?
I was at the bagel store.
Remember the bagel boss though?
No,
Finish the story, dog.
I was gonna say you turned into the.
I'm
bagel
at the
boss.
bagel store, right? And there's no line, so I'm like hype to walk up there.
Yeah.
You can't even order at the desk. You got to order online.
I
and I
hate
was
those
like,
situations.
oh, I just got really sick of society right now. I was like, why can't I just tell the person what I want and they make it
You
for
started
me?
putting the makeup on and
And instead, I had to go online, enter my card info like a schmuck. I'm outside the store, entering my card info like
Yeah.
a schmuck, embarrassed because I didn't know. And it's just, I don't know.
I don't like that vibe either. But
Me either.
it is what it is.
It's not what it is. I'm sick of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to a bar last night and we were like that place
Ye Rustic Inn.
Rustic Inn. And we were just sitting inside of just raw dogging reality in there. It was pretty intense. There was almost a fight broke out in there. Some really drunk guy. I don't know. It wasn't
Some
like,
Joker.
some Joker-esque situation was brewing in there. He was like, "You grabbed my arm," and I was like, "I don't know." Also,
What?
Whoa.
Explain that further.
I don't know.
I was like, I don't know.
I don't really know. The guy would just, I guess he grabbed his arm. I also went to 7-Eleven last night to get some cigarettes, and I was in there, and there was this guy in there, and he was like, he had literally like the little boxes they put the hot dogs in. He had 2 in his hand, and he started like getting really aggressive with the worker, and he's like, "I ordered 2 hot dogs." Yeah, he had two boxes of hot dogs in his hand, and then he's like, "I ordered 2 hot dogs." And then, like, he looks down at his hands, and there was 2 hot dogs there, and he's like, "Oh." He's like, "What a relief."
That's what you call glizzy greed.
That's some shit that I would
That's
do.
some glizzy greed right there.
Have you guys seen the shit? It's like a glizzy guard, and it's
Yeah,
like a thing
yeah,
that
yeah.
like, covers
That-
your face.
oh
so
my
they can't
God.
see you
I just
eating
ordered
them.
one.
Somehow it's more sus.
I just ordered one.
Somehow it's more,
Amazon.com.
man. Something about sneaking away to eat a hot dog.
Like
is
going
just
to the
even
bathroom.
gayer. Yeah.
Going to the bathroom to
to eat
it.
a hot dog.
You can't be caught slipping, man.
It's so funny how easy it is to bully men with like just like accusing them of
Cylindrical
homosexual
items.
activity, or is that too? Yeah,
Like anything
it's like crazy.
cylindrical is
Yeah.
gay.
It's like mad easy to just bully fucking men.
I know.
That rocks, dude.
It works.
It really does. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, so much so that there's a market for a product called the Glizzy Guard.
Yeah, I
that's
got
crazy.
Mine's on the way.
It's,
It's fully
Did you check-
titanium. It's titanium.
Titanium. It's like fucking what's that shit called? Fuck, I can't
Fights
even
with that
think of
tip-tap
it.
Shit.
Carbon fiber Glizzy Guard.
Yeah, those ones are more expensive. I went titanium.
He's a real man. That's what we need to sponsor the podcast is like the Glizzy Guard guy.
Glizzy guard, and then
I can see
fucking-
some Planet Dumb ones.
Planet Dumb
Yeah.
Glizzy Guard.
I wanna
Coming
be
soon.
sponsored by the state of the fucking, what was that dude who did OxyClean?
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays, yeah, the Billy
He's-
Mays estate.
rest
needs-
in peace.
Legend.
He died with like ecstasy and cocaine in
Yeah, he
his
was
system.
fucking-
What a legend!
I knew he was cool.
What a goat!
I knew he
legend.
partied for sure.
For sure, dude. I want to be sponsored by that. I want to be the new Billy Mays.
I could see
I'll
it.
make my own products. You feel me? Like,
You have any ideas?
Man, you know, they gotta make like fucking you know, you sometimes when you get really fucking drunk and you gotta pee constantly,
Yeah,
they should make like
I'm familiar.
They should make boxers with like a thing that connects to your dong,
Like a catheter.
yeah, and then
So
it has a
you
bag.
didn't invent that.
So no, wait, no. So
Okay.
you don't have to get up. You feel me to go pee. You just,
Fill up the bag.
Yeah. Also,
Brilliant.
I'm working on my patented anti-horny pills. I've been talking about this for years.
It's called Zoloft, brother.
I've been talking about it for years. Everyone knows that I've been talking about it for years. It's as good as a patent. People are saying that there's a huge need for anti-horny pills.
For horny begons.
Yeah, horny begons. That's what it's gonna be called. Because honestly, it's sickening how much people are horny in the world. That really drives me nuts, man.
I heard Joe Biden is legalizing being horny,
I heard that
Disgusting.
too.
but he's also taking away our nipples.
Yes.
Whoa. How? And
Like
why?
that's in the next couple of years.
He's banning nipples because
That's in the next couple of years.
There's
for
been
sure.
a string of incidents over the past few weeks of, people's.
Mine been poking
people
out my shirt today.
Yeah, hard nipples have been sweeping the nation, and Joe Biden wants to put a stop to it.
He's upset about it. I get it too. I'm trying to focus here, not look
Yeah.
at your nipples.
Nipples should be banned.
Eyes up here.
Butts
Eyes up here, bro.
should be banned.
Eyes up here, bro.
All sexual activity should be banned for a number of years. Undetermined.
That's I banned it for myself actually.
You've
For the
banned
past year,
yourself?
yeah, I've banned sexual
Vow
activity,
of
even
celibacy.
thoughts.
Even thoughts?
Yeah.
You don't
Thoughts.
fuck. You don't fuck with thoughties.
I've been known to
Oh, you mean like thoughts, like in your mind?
either or,
Okay,
both.
that rocks, dude.
Look at the sexual tension in this scene. He just finds this dude just kicking a fucking column, shirtless, and then just comes to look at him quietly.
That's fucking badass.
This guy's like destroying the integrity of this building, and just allowing him to.
the integrity of
Fuck that pillar.
that building had no integrity to begin with.
It had it coming too.
It had none. Cancel that building.
It has no integrity.
Remove that building from the scene. Cancel them. But yo, what's been going on in the world, man? I feel like there's a lot of crazy shit going on.
The shit that was killing me is the Hunter Biden Parmesan cheesegate.
Yeah.
I missed this.
Yeah.
He did some morning show. He's promoting like his like tell-all like biography kind of thing. And he was like describing like I guess he would just get like super cracked out, and then like he was like looking for crack rocks in the floor, and he's like. I've probably smoked more Parmesan cheese than anyone, and then he circled back and he was like, anyone that you know, which is funny because it's like he knows people that smoke more Parmesan cheese.
Than the average person.
He personally knows people, but the reporter,
Smoked out.
the funny shit to me about that though is I'm like, so what's the Parmesan cheese high all about? And I'm guessing that it just turns you Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
think
so
so.
you start making people offers they can't refuse and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. He's not gonna be able to refuse this offer.
When you experience displeasure, you're just like, whoa, hey, whoa.
I'm walking here. Honestly, though,
Me, Hunter Biden.
your father must have been
I'm not gonna win.
Chris. Your father must have been a goose. How silly you're acting.
Yeah. Your father must have been a goose. How fucking silly you are. Hey, say something silly, John.
Say something silly.
Man,
Your father must
do I
have
look
been
like
a
the Joker?
goose.
Do I look like the Joker to you? I'm a funny guy. Do I look like the Joker to you? Do I dislike society?
Do I amuse you?
Do I amuse society?
Hunter Biden can cook a great pasta al dente, I
He
think.
probably could, man. Sprinkle a little bit of crack in there instead of garlic. You feel me?
His toppings are the most important part.
The like salt bay, where like the crack.
He's fucking going in with that shit, baby.
Fuck, dude. That fool is wild though, dude. Like he was like his brother died or some shit, and then he started fucking the widow of the brother.
That family's all
No
fucked up,
way.
Yeah.
It went that deep?
Yeah, it got dark there.
Not only that, but let us not forget Hunter Biden's laptop.
Yeah,
And the fact that
laptop.
he was attempting to sell state secrets and using his father to fucking get kickbacks in Ukraine.
Who wouldn't do that, though?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Would you sell state secrets?
I got these secrets, bro.
What kind of secrets? Like
Apparently, he was involved in
the
like
secret
some fucking,
recipe to the best crack you've ever smoked.
He's like, if you just smoke this Parmesan, bro.
Yeah, he's like He's like, you cook it up on the stove, you add a little Parmesan to it. It's delicious.
Chef's
Fantastic.
kiss.
Chef's kiss.
He's all cracked out in the hotel wearing like a fucking chef's hat.
Yeah, cracked out. Dude. My favorite aspect of all that is that he fucking moved to New York and just became like a regular person in the art scene. Like it wasn't even crazy. That tells you
Hunter Biden
tells you something about
was in
what's
the art
going on in
scene?
New York. Yeah, he moved to New York and was just like chilling with all these like fucking art chicks and like started painting and just was just smoking crack and like doing pornos and shit.
Did you guys see his nudes?
No.
The craziest, I looked them up like the other day. The craziest one is there's one actually, which is really funny considering the Parmesan cheese aspect of it. There's one where his dick is sitting on a slice of pizza.
Lord have mercy.
So it's like, to me, I'm like, he's treating his dick like it's Parmesan cheese or something. He's like, it's so
That is
my dick
crazy.
is a Parmesan cheese.
My favorite picture
Hey,
of all that
my
shit.
dick is like a Parmesan cheese.
My favorite picture of all that shit was the one where he's driving with the pookie or with the crack pipe. It's just like he got 10 and 2 and the little. What's funny?
He's
because,
doing 10 and 2 and 10 and 2.
Yeah, he's doing 10 and 2 and 10 and 2. Baby. Turn it and burn it. That's what he's
fucking
going
rocks, dude.
Damn,
Man,
he ripped that shit in half.
I gotta read that book for sure.
I want to read it now, too. I didn't know he was living so fiercely.
Dog, his life is insane. They put him on that company in Ukraine because first off, Ukraine is just like a mafia state, and like the Russian.
Yeah, Ukraine's
Russian mob
crazy, dude. I've been there once.
Never been.
And like they got him on this shiesty ass money laundering company because they're like, look, we want to appear legit, so let's get the ex vice president's crackhead son to be ahead of the board.
So were they just
Did you think about that?
were they finessing him, you think?
Yeah, they were
Just because like of his status or whatever?
They basically what went on. Biden was forcing the Ukraine to like remove suspicious CEOs and people in like certain companies. Like Biden's bragged about it before at like dinners and shit. And
Yeah.
they got Hunter Biden because it was mutually beneficial. This fool Hunter Biden got his little money in and could spy on those fools, and then they were like, oh, well, we're a legit company. We fucking have Hunter Biden, who's the son of President Biden, on our board of directors.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this was just like smoking crack and doing crazy shit, getting like $150,000 a month or whatever the fuck it was from that. And
Damn, dude.
and then there was like some other shit where it was like some Chinese company. It was like a front that was involved with that same company he was working at. They were trying to acquire the F-35 blueprints.
Oh.
That's some crazy shit.
It's some crazy shit.
How do you even get linked up in that? Like,
Dude, that's what I want to know because I want to get linked up.
yeah, I'd like to.
I'd like to.
What
oh
up,
my God.
any of our Ukraine fans out there
Yeah.
listening? You know, we
out.
get into some espionage.
We got
Get
some
into some
secrets.
espionage.
We got some secrets.
CIA, don't listen to this next part.
All right.
FBI, don't listen. Stop listening right now, FBI.
We are
Okay,
law-abiding citizens.
Ukraine.
And we are law-abiding citizens. We enjoy following the law. All right, now that the CIA is not listening anymore, we have American
We have some
secrets that we're
secrets
willing
we'd
to
like
sell
Honestly,
for a price.
For price, yes.
For
I want.
I wish there was like countries cooler than America that I could defect to and then just be like, I'm ready to just tell all the secrets, but all other countries suck compared to America. So it's like, I don't know.
yeah, they're all burnt.
I can't believe there was
We're all
fools
burnt.
back in the day
The
that was
world is
like,
burnt.
I'm defecting to Russia. Like, what? You're going over there?
No,
Lee
dude.
Harvey Oswald defected
Yeah.
to.
Could you
the Soviet
imagine
Union.
dealing with that weather?
Christ. And then all there is to drink is vodka.
I feel like there's.
I know.
Other I think there's other shit.
Russia sounds like a nightmare.
Dog, I'm fucking so sick of vodka. I will never drink
I hate vodka too.
again.
It
just
just thinking
haunts
about
me.
it haunts me too.
Yeah,
It's-
it reminds me of drinking like Popov with like Tampico.
Anything,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Like a worst screwdriver ever, dude.
Tampico and Popov.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
fucking.
whenever I do a shot of
Tampico.
vodka, I'll throw up that night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
It's
100%,
guaranteed.
bro.
It's
Guaranteed.
not good.
It's coming.
It just does not agree with my.
You get angry and then you just throw up. That's what happens. You end up trying to like fist fight your friend.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been like an angry drunk.
Whiskey.
I've been there.
It's the whiskey for me, champ.
Whiskey makes me chill.
Yeah.
Whiskey's like marijuana to me.
I can't
It
believe
just chills you.
Yeah, just like
Really?
lets me-
I feel like it makes me like emo.
I'm always emo.
Yeah, I guess, but like it just makes me bummed out, you know.
Well, we don't want that.
But I'm in a great place in my life, so you know.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Brody.
You got accolades.
best
Accolades.
best fucking choice I ever made was switching from dark liquors to light. Well, I always liked light
Same.
liquors better, but
What's
Best choice I ever
gin and
made.
tequila?
yeah, only.
Yeah, I like those.
Gin and tequila only. Like I always just drink gin, but then when I became like a tequila guy, and then further when I cut soda out of my drinks and only did like either soda water or just straight ice, life changing, dude.
You feel better in the
You
morning.
do. I mean, you feel way less hungover unless you really overdo it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Which, there's been times of fucking complete. For a time period, I was basically an alcoholic, so I've overdone it.
Same.
I've
I
overdone
think
it.
we've all been there a little bit.
Now, I mean, I'll fucking drink like a few beers, and I'm like, damn, dude,
I'm on my second beer right now, and I'm feeling lit.
Dude, when I came back from brunch this morning, I was fucking wasted.
Did I see you post brunch?
No, I didn't post brunch. I'm not that kind of guy.
Did I see you post brunch? No, I mean, not like. You
I
thought I
meant
meant like,
posting brunch on my Instagram.
bro, I don't post
with
brunch.
Faye. I don't have mimosas.
Mimosas with Faye. Hell yeah.
I love that you thought that was a term for posting your brunch meal on the
Well,
internet.
I've seen this couple at the restaurant we were at, and they were, the chick was just like, she's like, don't touch the food. I need to take a picture first.
Oh yeah.
And she
that's
was
a
real,
cardinal
she was
rule.
real pressed about it.
Dude, that's when you fucking got a girlfriend, you better fucking not start eating before she takes a goddamn picture. You're in for it.
That's
Not
one of
having
the
a
cardinal
girlfriend.
rules.
Like all I see is guys taking pictures of their girlfriends.
Yeah, that's like, then he started taking pictures of her.
You gotta
Yeah,
be
like,
good at
dude.
that shit too, man.
And she
I
was
want a
like,
girlfriend, but do I? I don't want to do that.
You don't want to be.
I've gotten in fights with ex-girlfriends because I didn't take a good enough picture of them.
Yeah.
And they're like, you suck at taking pictures. I'm like, I'm sorry. My hand shakes.
That's why you got to take like 50. I've like learned the.
I
You
know.
gotta take
I've
the
learned the
angle
ways
picture.
of it, and you got to hit the angles like so, like get them like dead on, like down, up, top.
okay.
You hit all the angles. Kind of just
This
take
fool knows what he's talking
take
about.
a bunch of them. You know, give her like 50 options. That way, she'll spend the next like 4 hours looking through all those pictures and obsessing over like what's wrong with each one.
All
And
for
then
which
you
one
won't
she's
have
gonna
to-
put
You
on
won't
her
have to
Hinge
listen to her
profile.
talk anymore after that.
Jesus.
Stop it, Christopher.
We've entered the misogyny zone.
Stop it.
I'm just kidding, man.
Misogynifer.
I'm just pulling a.
But yeah, I was at the
I'm
beach.
just being a silly goose.
I was at the beach last year, and for 2 hours, I just watched this guy take pictures of his girlfriend by the fucking shore. I'm like, is this for
2
real? I'm like,
hours?
this poor man. He just wants to enjoy himself at the beach.
Hours.
I swear it was 2 hours. I
That's
watched.
fucking
She must
The
have been
entire
an
time.
influencer. She must have been an influencer.
Yeah.
100%.
She must have been
Let me just
under
say.
the influence
Let me
of
just say. I
something.
don't think she was an influencer.
She was under the influence of something.
Yeah.
Man,
Vanity. Hello.
Stupid juice.
Vanity. Ding, ding, ding.
she was
we
smoking
have
that-
a vein person.
She was smoking that idiot pack.
hell yeah. Yerp.
You're-
Yeah, that's fucking insane to be on TBH, TBQH.
So I'm just like
to
trying
be
to
quite honest.
avoid that. So that's why I'm staying single.
That's the reason. Y'all heard it here first. Sorry.
John doesn't want
He
to take
just
pictures
doesn't wanna
of his
take
girlfriend.
pictures of his girl. And that's
I'm
understandable, man.
traumatized.
That's,
I
you're
used to get
right.
Scolded for not getting the perfect shot.
That's crazy.
I know.
Where you were just taking one.
Like when we started
At a
dating, you
time.
knew I wasn't a photographer.
Yeah, it's like that's like when you're a boyfriend, you got to be all sorts of things.
I know.
Photographer is one of them.
Yep.
Yep. Who do you guys think fucking Godzilla should fight next?
The Megazord from Power Rangers.
Jake Paul. Jake Paul probably.
Jake Paul versus Godzilla would go crazy.
Jake Paul versus Godzilla.
That shit would be crazy, dude.
Maybe like
When do we get influential enough to
he
get
should
invited
fight
to a boxing
Floyd
match?
Mayweather.
That would be kind of crazy.
I met Floyd I met Floyd once.
Me and him was in the strip club with Floyd one
Same.
time. Really?
Yeah.
That's where everyone.
Not that I was just there for research purposes, but
I was just getting
I'm writing a novel. So
I was
had
just
to-
getting a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
The club we were at has really good ones.
I went there for some chicken tendies.
2018 was a fucking crazy year, man.
Was that a
What a
Gucci
blur.
Mane thing where he was in the strip club and he's like, I tipped
Oh,
the
no,
girl
it
with
wasn't
the,
Gucci Mane.
the crust of my grilled cheese or
It was
something.
a meme
What?
that someone put on a Gucci Mane like parody page.
Okay.
So that shit's funny.
He put like the crust of his grilled cheese like in her thong.
It
or
wasn't
whatever.
Gucci, by the way. I don't think it was Gucci. It was somebody else that did it. That's funny, bro. Do you think she got pissed, or he probably asked her? He probably got so pissed.
I would have been so
He
mad.
asked her, "Is
Well,
it cool
he-
if I put
he
my
took a
grilled cheese?"
picture.
Yeah, I know that shit was funny, dude.
I feel like he probably asked her because he was like, "Can I put the grilled cheese there and take a picture?" Like that's probably how it went down. Because imagine she'd be so pissed and just randomly have like grease.
Grilled cheese residue.
Grilled cheese at the club.
It kind of rocks, right?
Does it come with tomato soup?
Nah. Yeah, if you want
You
it.
gotta bring your own.
Yeah, bring your own Campbell's.
BYOTS.
Do you think? You know how I think the next like Godzilla versus King Kong? It should be fucking chicken tenders versus boneless wings.
Tendies.
Chicken
Tendies versus
boneless
wings.
Yeah. Tendies versus wings. Tendies versus regular wings, actually.
Who wins? Who wins that?
Ten-
That's like
Tendies all
no
day.
contest.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What are you saying?
prefer
Tendies all day, but
Tendies?
boneless wings hit sometimes.
Team
Boneless wings
tendies.
hit sometimes.
I might go to fucking
Wingstop after this?
Wingstop after this.
All right,
This
let's
man,
go.
there's just every movie has to have some level of sexuality. Like
That's fine though.
That's a
They
very.
have
That's
pasties on.
actually brings me to my next point. Let's talk about that. Every movie just.
Sexuality in movies.
Yeah,
Ew.
It's got to go. Sexuality in movies has to go.
you know what I really hate? You know what I
does, man.
100% hate about fucking movies is when they have a sex scene. It's so fucking lame. I fucking hate sex scenes in movies. It's like so unnecessary.
They're unrealistic.
Just allude to it. Just be like, oh, they like make out and walk into the room and they close the door and you're like, oh, I get it.
They
They're
should show
having
You
like
have to see the passion, Andre. That's the
I fucking
thing.
hate sex in movies.
they should show like
I hate
the
nudity in movies also. It's just like cut that shit out.
You don't like a little booby every now and again?
Movies should just be guys shooting at each other
True, fair point.
with an assortment of guns.
Fair point.
And, like,
An assortment of
Yeah.
guns. As long as it's got an assortment of guns, I'm in, bro.
there's like this genre of Mexican movies. They're like underground ones. They're like straight to VHS. All of them it's always like fucking, oh shit, the cartel came to town or like some banditos and they took over and there's this old guy. His name's Mario Almada. And he's just some old guy. Looks like almost like he's like the fucking Charles Bronson in Mexico. Like older fella, cowboy hat, those the shearling jackets is like with the wool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he comes through and he's like, they're just fucking over everybody, fucking up his bar. And then finally they do some crazy shit where like they kill somebody that he loved or some shit. And he's like, that's it. It's time for
becomes a vigilante.
bust out his fucking.
Assortment of guns.
No, it's just a revolver. A revolver he never has to reload.
That's
He
cool.
pulls up to town and shoots like 100 guys, never once reloads.
That's what's up.
Just like bam! Every shot is like he's like some guy on a roof. He's like, oh, and then they just like flip and fall into like some crazy like
That rocks.
some boxes and shit.
Don't you have to
It's
reload a
fucking cool.
revolver like bullet by bullet too?
Yeah,
And so
you
it's
do.
like takes hella long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, they have
my
those things where you
experience.
just like shove it out and then you get like a thing and you put it in. And
Yeah, and then you play.
I'm a musket kind of guy.
can you
a
believe?
flintlock. I'm more of a
Flintlock,
flintlock
yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah, I just put random like stones in the shoot it at people.
The little thing
I'm
to
a
pack
slingshot.
it.
Yeah.
Can we talk about
Kind of a blow
drummer
darts fan.
boys?
I'm a
Blow
blow
darts?
darts kind of guy myself.
Yo, think about how stupid war used to be,
take it.
dude. They used to all line up in a line.
And like play
Yeah.
drums and
Somebody's
shit.
playing the fucking snare. Yeah, someone's got the flute too, and they're
And
just
they
like,
just
all right,
stand there.
just stand there and shoot.
Tally
Like,
ho!
how dumb How dumb is that?
Until,
That's so wild. I can't believe that was real.
Yeah, and then they would meet in the middle, and then they would like they would say some shit, and then they would shoot each other until it was like too stupid to like wait 3 minutes to reload their musket. And then they'd be like, charge! Everybody run and just literally beat each other with their muskets and like stab each other.
Who's like, let's fight that way?
The Europeans, dog.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
it doesn't make any sense.
They didn't discover like fucking
guerrilla warfare
until they came to America. I guess
with like the Native Americans, right? Yeah.
That's how the French.
That's like how That's like they were getting fucked up by the natives.
Of course they were. They're all in a line. Like, we're all right here.
It's like, they didn't know the concept.
We're all right here, bro.
Like hiding.
That's why we're so.
They meet in like
dumb,
a
bro.
huge open field.
Yeah.
Like no coverage at all.
And someone is like, yeah, I'll play the drums for this.
Oh no! And there was a guy that carries the flag, and that's all he does. And it's like you just all you
flag
do
boy.
is you got to carry the flag.
He's like doing like Led Zeppelin drums.
Imagine like telling a girl like, yeah, I'm flag boy at the.
I guess it also changed with like.
She's like, you're like, I'm going to war, babe. I gotta hold this flag.
Oh, you know what I just?
You know what? He could hold this L because that's a bitch ass job.
You know what I just heard?
It is, or is it genius? What if nobody fucks with him just because he's a flag guy?
I heard that England used to pay chicks to like make fun of dudes for being too scared to sign up to go to World War I. So girls would just walk around and just like find random dudes and just be like, oh, "Did you enlist?" And they'd be like, "No," and they're like, "Oh, you're a bitch," and just clown them and just be like, "You're fucking sorry ass punk. Like, you're not trying to go to war."
Humiliated into war.
It was like girls just being like, "We don't fucking give pussy to guys that don't go to war." So fucking. And then all these fools got tricked into going to war.
Let's do it for the pussy.
That's funny, man.
I just can't believe there's a guy playing a flute during all that shit.
War is dumb.
And he's getting pussy.
World War I was dumb too. This fool's just hiding like a hole.
The guy with the flute gets the most pussy.
Oh man, for sure. No, the drummer probably gets the most pussy.
Yeah, that's the case always.
Mm-hmm.
Usually.
Nah.
World War I was kind of, they tried to do World War I like that, and then they're like, we're just gonna dig these holes, and then fools invented like tanks and shit. Could you imagine trying to go to war in like and do all that shit where you stand up straight and there's just a motherfucker with a big ass machine gun just like
dude, I'd be like, I did not sign up for that.
Like crank machine guns and shit.
Crank ones.
What's up with those dudes in England with the fucking like tall furry hats? Like those dudes are army guys?
They're just chilling, man.
They're just chilling. They're just like for fucking
for show, yeah.
What would be your go-to technique to make them laugh?
I hate to say it, man. It's a common theme on the show, but Fortnite dances. No, I'm just kidding.
Fortnite dance? I'd probably do the talking with my ass like Ace Ventura.
Okay. I like that.
Good.
Yeah.
I can't even
I have
top
to
that.
ask you a few questions.
I'd probably do like impressions.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got a good...
I don't know what I have.
Impressions.
I can't do impressions. I wish I could, man.
I can do them sometimes.
That's the only thing holding me back from fame, I think, is I can't do impressions.
Yeah, really though.
What the fuck?
I think everyone's been thinking that too.
Yeah, you would definitely have an agent.
I would do race jokes. I would do racial jokes. I feel like that usually
That would get them. That would get them. Yeah. We're anti-racist.
Are we?
Yes.
Some of us. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
God damn. Shit.
I don't know, man. I'm just chilling. I've been having a good time in life. Fucking, just enjoying the just vibes, bro. Getting government money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fucking
collect that.
Collect that money. Yeah, it's been nice, man.
Great,
Things are starting to return back to normal. I don't
want them to go back to normal. I love it like this, like with nothing open, nothing to do, and just like.
Why?
I don't know. I'm bored, bro.
I fucking hate people.
I got my first vaccine.
I like people, I think.
I hate going places and there's people there.
I don't like that.
I don't like
either.
crowded. I don't like bumping into
Fucking
people.
hate that shit.
What about when we bumped into Ariel Pink the other night?
Oh yeah,
sickos.
We sure did. Chris dapped him up.
Chris
I was
for sure.
I was like, yo, I loved you on Tucker Carlson, bro. I didn't know about you before, but I'm an avid Tuck fan.
Love Tuck Tuck.
I'm an avid Tuck.
Love a little Tuck Tuck.
Tuck is as we call him. Yeah, I'm a Tucker Carlson enthusiast. I told him, and I was like, I loved your whole message. But this fool was this dude Ariel Pink was in there with no mask on, just
It was very on brand.
very raw dogging reality.
Just vibing.
Yeah, just vibing. He was just trying to make America better again.
Yeah, he had no mask on at the restaurant.
What do you think he's doing? He's probably still making money, huh?
Yeah, I feel like he's
Nah.
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 I think he's good, dude.
What's he making money off of?
Music
What, he's got like 2 songs people like?
beats me, bro.
I said it, sorry.
I don't care.
Sorry, Ariel.
That fool's music sucks.
I know you listen to this podcast.
John
you
Mouse,
bitch.
on the other hand, his music fucking
Let's
rocks.
do
Yeah,
celebrity boxing. John Simmons
Our
versus Ariel Pink.
Our booking agent books John Mouse.
You could wipe him, dude.
Oh, I know, dude.
That fool's I could so brittle.
I could flick him.
You could
needs
He'd be
flick him.
down, bro.
You could swat him away.
I could
like
give him
a
one
fly.
He needs some
freestyle
milk.
bar. He'd be like,
You should. You should learn to do a roundhouse kick.
I already know how to do it. I'm just saving it for the perfect time.
That would have been perfect.
Dude, one of these days, a wise guy's gonna get one right to the fucking kisser.
A 360 roundhouse all the way.
And
Full
everyone's gonna be
rotation.
like, everyone will be speechless.
Does that give like more velocity to the kick?
Oh yeah, it's definitely more momentum.
So it's crazier than me just kicking you in the head.
Yeah, it's like a full swing. Oh my god, he'd be
360.
toast.
That's dope.
I know some fool that got like a roundhouse kick to the face while he was like moshing, and he like lost like 5 of his teeth.
What? See, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, what?
So
That's what I'm saying right there.
Was it
It's
that one
powerful.
guy, Jeff?
Yeah,
the roundhouse is the superior
Didn't
kick.
he get hit with brass knuckles, or was it just a roundhouse kick?
I love how rumors spread.
Well, no, because I was there.
that guy
night.
Jeff?
Oh, I wasn't there, but
Someone
I
threw
saw-
dynamite at him?
Like heard about it, and like ever since then he wore like a mouth guard, but he was still mosh.
his teeth got knocked the fuck
I heard he
out.
got hit
It
with
was
a
mean.
poisonous blow dart in the mosh pit.
You know what the craziest rumor I
There's
ever
tranquilizer
heard?
gun.
Some fucking
There was a
somebody
rattlesnake for some reason.
some kid got hit in the face. No, this is the craziest one. So they were like, oh, some
Better be
skinhead.
good. This better
some-
be good.
Some skinhead in La Mirada punched some kid and his face sunk in. Did you hear that rumor?
No,
That was a
sounds
crazy
fucking
one.
ridiculous.
It was, dude. They were like, yo, he punched him so hard his face sunk in, and I was like, damn.
I feel like that's legit. Like that could happen.
That sounds scary as hell.
I think that could happen.
Ow.
They said it was like, it sounds
Ouchie.
like,
I only seen that shit in a movie. I don't believe. I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it because they were also like, oh, it was his first show. And
That's
all
an urban legend. I love it though. Let's keep it
this.
going.
How did they know all this shit?
We're definitely keeping it going.
Real question for the boys.
Could punch someone
What's
so
that?
hard.
Wait,
their
is that
face
where you're
breaks.
from? Remember that time you punched that kid? And
Oh yeah, it was me
caved in?
that did it.
We didn't want to say
I
it, but
caved his face in. It was me.
Remember that time when I was DB Cooper and I fucking stole all that money and just jumped out of airplane? Remember that?
yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember,
Got away scot free.
Yeah, and
This
I
is
got
a real last question. When was the last time my boys over here moshed? For
Oh,
real.
shit. Oh,
I
for
was
real?
never into
Mad
moshing.
years ago. Probably like when I seen like Hoax in like 2011 or something.
That's
or
cool.
no, I think I moshed after
2011,
that.
okay.
Yeah. It's
Were you
been
a
minute.
two-stepper or were you more like a windmill kind of
Nah,
guy?
man, I'm from
Skanky.
LA.
Floor
We
punch?
circle pit. We
Circle
circle
pit?
pit. Yeah.
Picking up change.
Or
I
we
love
circle
it.
pit, and then like we punch each other because we fucking circle pit too hard. That's what goes on. In LA.
My homie in middle school used to do this move where he would
Watch this.
he would come up to you while you would be going in the circle, and he'd come up to you and put his arm around you and then point at you like this.
Oh, yeah.
And, like go around the
I love that. Camaraderie. That's why we do it,
Oh,
right?
my favorite thing that my buddy used to do was like he would crab walk. So he would do like the shit from Futurama, and he would
I
just
would be
walk
like-
across, and then
Yeah, yeah.
people would get so pissed, and they'd be like, "Somebody hit that guy." So the guy would
fan?
get on the mic, yeah, they'd be like, "Somebody
not
get the guy."
serious
he
enough.
keeps crab walking.
He's not serious enough with his karate moves on the fucking
Fuck.
dance floor.
then the other one-
Think about it. Think about moshing, man. It
Yeah.
is the weirdest thing
so weird
in the whole world.
It's
I
so
did it
weird.
back in the day. I was a two-stepper.
Oh
it, like,
my God. I can
depends.
picture you doing that for
That
some reason.
sucks
which
that
is
you
really
can picture
funny.
me doing that.
Because
I can picture you doing it right now. Which is
I'll
funny.
do it for you later.
Okay, cool. Let's do it
Two-stepping
for
is
the
lame.
pod, dude.
Two-stepping
Should I do it for the
Not enough
pod? I'd break something.
Split the middle, you guys.
The funniest shit I've ever seen too, like fools started doing the shit where if it was a really slow part, they would do like an old man and then like
Oh my god.
An old man.
I always appreciated when people got goofy with it because it's
Yeah.
so
That's
silly,
fun.
man.
I like that too. I appreciate the humor. Was your homie was crab walking as like a humorous activity? I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, it was very funny. He would do it on purpose. And I remember like we would
He's just accidentally doing it.
We went to Sound and Fury one year, and then my other homie and me were doing it at Sound and Fury, and the band also got mad, and they started like telling people to hit us.
Why?
Because I don't know, they like take shit all serious. They're
Yeah.
like,
I don't like that.
I've been crowd killed myself.
You crowd killed yourself?
No, someone tried to
I've crowd killed
attack me,
and people have crowd killed me.
It's just I just can't.
That kind of shit don't fly in LA, bro, because everyone in LA is serious and violent. Like that's the shit. Keep that shit on the East Coast with all
The
this.
crowd killing of John Simmons.
You can't come and punch me randomly and expect me not to beat the shit out you. Like
I know I was a young kid back
I
then.
know I know that is different out there, but like I said, we literally run in a circle and fools fight each other because they bumped each other slightly in the circle. So imagine if someone just ran and started punching. Like imagine being in a backyard show and somebody just started punching some guy. It'd be like, dog, that guy's gonna get fucking packed out.
Yeah, I love.
He's gonna.
Yeah.
Something crazy, bro.
Something get
People,
stabbed or something.
all I gotta say is people fear me in the pit.
That's
They do,
good.
yeah.
They
And
should.
As you can,
As they should,
just by
King.
looking at me, bro.
As they should, King.
Think
You are-
about it. That's
you are
just the
intimidating.
weirdest- I know. It's just the weirdest fucking
Moshing
thing
is
in the
weird.
world.
I don't know. People have like. It's funny because like people like to think like society has like come very far, but there's like certain like kind of like primal things that are just like super weird. Like
Yeah.
like that is very primal. Like
Moshing.
just like aggressive music and like
Yeah.
bumping into each other or whatever type shit. I don't know.
Throwing down for the ladies.
All like I don't just like there's certain things are very animalistic. Like I think
Yeah.
just like even like having sex is a very like weird. Like it almost seems dated. Like it seems ancient.
I don't know what it is. What is that?
It's so when a man loves
Never heard of it.
so when a man loves a woman very 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 much, and he asks for her hand in marriage.
Yes.
So and he puts a ring on her finger.
Okay.
And they set a date and they walk down the aisle and they say some vows and then eventually the man fucks the bitch in the pussy.
That escalated quickly.
Puts his cock
Oh my god.
in her puss.
Her vagine.
Yeah, not sex.
Very nice.
Okay, good to know. I've heard about it.
My wife.
Yeah, it's kind of all the rage. But I mean, that just seems dated. Like there should be like a new updated version of sex.
They're making it. It's computer sex.
Computer sex?
It's new.
What's computer sex?
You know,
Like
you have-
You didn't watch Demolition Man.
Demolition Man, they have computer sex?
no, it's just like robot stuff.
Robot stuff. It's like instead of like,
I typed that into Pornhub.
yeah, robot stuff.
Robot stuff, please.
It's like instead of like butt stuff or like hand stuff or like whatever, it's like we're doing robot stuff.
Yo, would you let a robot jerk you off?
yeah.
Of course.
You're
I
not.
hate
You're not.
robots.
You're
It would
not
be-
afraid. It's just gonna like
Rip it off.
Rip your shit off?
Rip your shit
I'd
off.
have to test it on like a carrot or something.
As long as it's got the gorilla grip.
A kung fu grip. Like, shout out Sublime.
Like what? Yo, what would happen if you just like gave it like a carrot and just decimated it?
Then I'd probably be like, I'm gonna sit this one out, folks.
You know what the funny thing?
Yeah,
about,
like it's like just has a banana or some shit and it's like showing it off and it's just like
you know what the funny
squishes
thing
it.
about robots?
Excuse me.
Everyone thinks it's gonna be like some crazy shit like the Matrix, or they're like cyborgs where they look all realistic and really just gonna look dumb and do dumb shit. And they're not. They're just gonna be stupid.
those robot dogs are scary.
I just
bro.
watched that Boston. Was it Boston Dynamics or
Yeah,
something? Or
I'm not sure.
they look.
they're making
dumb.
the robots and stuff. I just watched this
Yeah.
like 60 minutes thing on.
Have you seen those robot dogs that they have? Though?
Yeah, yeah.
Those are scary as fuck,
Yeah.
dude. I watched a video, and dude, there was like these people on the street, and the robot dog was like all going crazy, and people were like running away from it and shit.
People
like
are
it
gonna-
looked really
People
scary.
are gonna
though.
fuck those up.
Just
They're
like break them and shit.
NYPD's like testing some out.
I'ma
Imagine
just
seeing that in your neighborhood, dude. People would
I'ma just-
baseball bat the shit.
Yeah,
out
I'd
of that
piss on it.
thing. I'd probably take a.
Fuck robotics, dude. I'm just gonna go out and say fuck robotics.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
robotics
quite
suck.
a hard.
Robotics
stance.
is whack, dog.
Robots are so sick.
It is cool. I was
Less-
pretty blown away. On
Less robotics, more antibiotics, man, because y'all bitches got chlamydia.
Fire.
Oh my god.
You know. Oh, here it comes.
No,
the
he
moment we've all been
didn't.
waiting for.
No, he didn't.
He did it to him.
Look, the moment we've all been waiting for. The splits.
Man.
He's got to pretend like he can't do the splits, so he's like he's got his legs tied. This is also very sexual and like
This is weird.
BDSM. They're like, I'm gonna stretch your legs, homie.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Imagine getting the script and you're like, oh, yeah.
And that guy's just like, oh, spread it. Damn, this is crazy. I don't like this.
Yeah. You don't like it?
I don't like it.
He's all sweaty.
I don't like it. What is that from?
I just made it up.
He needs
Sir, you need
antibiotics and milk.
antibiotics.
He needs some milk. Yeah.
He needs some milk is what he needs.
Yo,
Shit,
imagine.
perk him right up.
Imagine like the first person to ever drink milk.
That's some freaky shit.
It's just like, I jerked off this cow and some stuff came out. He's like,
Dare me to drink it, bro? Dare me to drink it, bro?
He comes out, he's like, has the milk mustache.
It's
He's
at a
like-
party for sure. At a party in a barn.
Yeah, he came out with the milk mustache. He's like, I just did something weird in there.
Gotta try it, bro.
You got to try it, man.
And
My
then-
bones feel stronger and shit.
And the dude's like, I think I'm intolerant to this.
I don't know, bro. I feel pretty intolerant to this.
Imagine, no. Think about this. Imagine the first guy to drink milk and it just blew his ass out. Like, he's just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he was like,
Like, immediately, he was like, whoa. What
I
happened?
am intolerant of this.
I am quite intolerant to this.
Yeah. People were just doing dumb shit.
Let's call
back
it
in the day.
milk.
Yeah. Let's call it milk.
What about the people who just eating yogurt, which is just like bad milk? Like, they just let the
And
milk
so is
sit.
cheese.
Yeah.
And then fools are just like, that's tasty.
Yogurt is bomb.
Like,
You just
that's
did a
what
commercial for it.
Yoplait. That's the Yoplait commercial.
Cheese is funny.
Cheese rocks. So.
That's why it rocks that
milk's
Hunter Biden
gone
was
bad.
smoking crack. Milk's gone bad.
But it's delicious.
Yeah. That's why it's funny that like Hunter Biden was smoking Parmesan cheese. Because cheese is funny.
It's all
It's a
full
gag.
circle.
Yeah.
It's all full circle. There. We
back.
wrapped that one up so neatly, so nice.
Yeah, man.
Put a little bow tie on that one.
Yeah.
Parmesan,
Yes, sir.
Parmesan Gate.
I
Parmesan.
love it.
Parmagate.
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 So Hunter's
Parmagate.
cool.
So he's with the shits.
Yeah. Is he? He got new teeth because he smoked his teeth down.
That's fire.
That's crazy.
I need some
I'm
new
not. By the way, I'm not in any shape or form like condemning this fool who's got an addiction problem and stuff.
Me neither.
Because hella people got addiction problems, and you know what? It's not cool to make fun of them.
He just had a
But-
hole that he
but-
needed to have filled.
But Parmesan cheese
you
is a
catch my
little funny.
drift.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
he's talking about smoking Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, it's a little funny. I can't help it.
It's cool. It's classy.
It's classy.
It's
classy.
bougie.
That's what the rich folks do.
It is. We should try that sometime.
Yeah.
I wonder, maybe we could do different types of cheese. We're going to do that on Patreon.
different
If you
types of
got to
cheese.
subscribe to the Patreon, and we're going to smoke some cheeses.
Yeah.
I
Why
call-
didn't
I
they tell
call
me the cheese
Gouda.
was this
That's
good?
why they call it
Motherfucker.
smoked Gouda. Because you smoke it out of
You
a crack
smoke
pipe.
Exactly.
Gouda.
So, John, you voting for The Rock or whether it's 20?
Oh yeah, we should have talked about
The Rock is voting.
He's
Or
running.
not
Voting.
He's voting.
The Rock.
He's
The
all-
Rock is.
The Rock is rocking his vote.
He's
I mean, The Rock is running for president.
Is he for real?
Rocking in
Dad,
the
I'm
free world.
I'm fucking brain dead lately.
Is he really?
He's
I
running
heard
for
that
pres.
someone told me about that recently.
Yeah, he's running for president.
His running mate is Vin Diesel. I heard.
You're
Wow.
fucking shut up. You-
Or no, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone
his
Cold
running mate
Steve
is
Austin
Mick
should
Foley.
be. Stone
They're
Cold
reviving
Steve
the Rock
Austin
and
should be
Sock.
the president, dog. Stone Cold Steve Austin is cool.
They're
so-
reviving
Yeah.
the Rock and Sock collection.
Dude,
That would be a cool.
I guess I'd vote for The Rock.
Damn,
What
we
is
really
he?
kicked
What
that
party is he
trio.
running for? Libertarian.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
I could see that.
I could see The Rock being libertarian.
Sick ass tatted fool.
Oh, we should have talked about that video where the fool's like,
The libertarian debate. That
the
shit was
guy-
funny as shit.
The guy's like, should we be required to use a driver's license? And then one
and then
guy's
he was like,
hell
that-
no.
That's like asking if I'm allowed to toast.
He said,
I'm allowed
what's
to-
next? Requiring a license to put toast in my own damn toaster? And he starts clapping and
It's like,
shit.
what are you talking about, dude?
That is
The Rock doesn't like paying taxes. Taxes are a form of theft. If you smell
He's like-
what The Rock is cooking. That's
And
what's some other
he's like-
libertarian points.
He's like, I'm gonna,
You're the people's elbow.
yeah,
there you go.
I'm gonna give the
As
people's
punishment.
elbow to big government
Yeah,
to
big
Ted
government
Cruz.
spending.
People's elbow to Ted Cruz.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. And it was all like,
He's like calling his opponent like a jabroni
yeah, like,
and stuff.
Dude, that'd be
Poontang
great.
pie. How can we put the
We've
poontang
kind of
pie?
seen
Rock.
crazier than that.
and Cap Rock. And Cap Rock, you'd be like, these jabronis don't think that children are your own property. You'd be like, what was he say?
Libertarian rock. We
The
love
Rock's gonna lay the smackdown on the United States Postal Service.
It's about time.
The Rock says everything should be privatized, including your own roads. You have to pave your own roads because The Rock said so.
that rock.
Yeah, that would rock actually.
We love
Hell
it.
yeah,
We love it.
Yeah, we should. Hey man, The Rock, if you're listening to this shit, Dwayne Johnson, please
Which
run
he
on
does. He's a regular.
incredibly libertarian platform and capitalist platform. You guys think communism could work in America? I don't think it could work in America.
No.
I don't know that it could work.
Nothing else could work in America.
Nothing else could work in America. It's like capitalism too ingrained. We should do like more fucking. I would pay more taxes if I could get free healthcare and free fucking college, and also like they should fucking give me my own personal bar where me and my friends can go and drink for free.
They're working on that.
And
They are working.
The
would
Rock
also-
says
The Rock says, yeah, that I want my own personal bar where me and my friends can go and there's never a line, and they give us free drinks. And we only pay the tip, and that's it. I'm not paying for the drinks. I'm just paying.
That'll
for the tip.
work.
That's what I want.
On paper, that works.
Yeah, I think we make enough money as a country that me and my friends could have our own bar. Each one has our own
they
bar.
should normalize that.
Yeah, we should
honestly.
normalize you and your friends having your own bar that no one else can go
Cancel
to.
us not having
Our
own bar.
Yeah.
and normalize us
Yeah.
having one.
Exactly.
Normalize us having a house where we have our own bar and there's like nudie mags, and then what would people put in there? They put like Marlboro signs. Those, but you remember we'd go over your dad's friend's house and he just had like the Budweiser
or
neon
like a
light.
St.
yeah.
Pauli girl.
St. Pauli girl
with
sign
Michael
on there.
Scott,
Oh yeah.
the St. Pauli girl
A
neon.
picture of like a hot rod with like a chick in a bikini, like in the background.
Dreams are made of that.
Yeah,
man cave vibes.
man cave vibes.
That's where I feel most accepted and
The Rock says,
Normalize.
like
"Man
myself."
shall get a man
and
cave."
normalized. I'm fully normalized when I'm in that environment.
Rudy Poo, candy ass. Hell yeah, dude! You fucking go.
How much time
go
are
up
we
in
at?
that bitch.
Okay.
Damn, bro, we
We're
peed
talking
so
to-
hard.
Is peeing on the podcast crazy?
Nah,
I gotta do it.
go pee.
Little Kim looks wild these days, by the way.
Yeah, but that's because she got beat. Like she got
really?
domestic. Yeah, like her.
Oh,
She had to get a lot of facial surgery because of that shit.
God damn, I
That
didn't know
sucks.
that.
But she also, I mean, she'd been getting surgery since the 90s. She has like, I think she has like, issues with her fucking looks and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the world who have like
It's like body
dysmorphia and shit,
dysmorphia,
body
yeah.
dysmorphia.
Yeah, I think I have that.
I think so too.
I think everyone does in a way.
But there's some worse than others.
Some weird thing, like I think is like kind of like with like other things too. But like everyone has like their own perception of shit that like. So it's like I feel like two people can look at the same thing and like have like totally different perceptions of like what.
Probably
Even
true.
what it looks like, or
Yeah.
or like memories and shit. I was like reading some shit that was talking about like how like every time you recall a memory, it slightly changes and shit.
Yeah. Did you romanticize that shit?
Yeah, and then people like two people can remember like have that shared a memory together, can remember it in totally different ways, which I think is like weird.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
is weird.
It's like interesting because it's like you can
But yeah,
project
my perception is so mean to my own self.
to yourself. Yeah, I think it's pretty common.
I know,
It's
I'm
kind of
just
like
sick of it.
yeah. I hear that, brother.
You guys hear about this shit? There's like that brand called Chinatown Market. They're changing their name.
Why?
Because of Stop Asian Hate movement.
They got called out and shit.
That's crazy.
I wonder how. Oh, and then like YG had to take off his music off online.
Yeah, that shit is fucking crazy.
What?
No, straight up though, like
Wait,
that was like the craziest thing that happened this week
It's a
to me.
slippery slope.
What did YG do?
He
hit a
song.
bar
Like
on Meet
some,
the
like-
Flockers. It's a song. It's like a how-to song on how to burglarize a home. It's fun, right? And,
Or is it like one of those?
but
like,
he like says,
Kush, smoking Kush, like my.
no.
Those are bottom of the barrel lyrics, by
Yeah.
the way. Like
I know they are.
Saying
Yeah,
you're
those are the
smoking
worst.
weed and you look Chinese is like the lamest fucking bar. Like, stop doing it. It's not.
no, but
really
the whole song's like giving tips on burglarizing a house. And
Yeah.
it's like find a Chinese neighborhood because they don't believe in bank accounts.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with this. Like,
It's a crazy
Motif.
lyric.
It's definitely not like a cool lyric, but the whole song is about burglarizing.
Yeah,
a home
so, I
also.
mean,
Like,
that's,
that's
like-
not cool either. So
yeah.
I mean, like, it's just ridiculous. They removed this whole fucking album.
Some people removed the whole album, then some people just took the song down. Like it's
Like it got taken off platforms. Or
Yeah.
People were just
And I was listening to it literally like 2 weeks ago.
almost
on my
immediately.
walk.
But
That album.
my problem with that is that
Man,
there's
free YG, man.
there's so many fucking lyrics about like
Exactly.
fools killing other people, or like literally Chief Keef and all his friends like fucking making fun of that kid Tuka. Like when they're like smoking
Yeah.
Tuka, they're talking about smoking this fucking
He
kid
kind
that
of
got
took
killed.
that shit back recently, though. Did you
Yeah.
see that shit?
Who?
Chief Keef. I think he was like on Twitch, like gaming or something.
Yeah.
And someone was like saying something about the Tuka shit, and he was like, "Yo, like that shit's burnt. Like,
Yeah, he said, "Don't
stop,
do that."
like stop fucking with, like stop saying that shit."
I'm glad
like,
they finally did, bro, because that shit is
That's
like
good.
That,
he was
when
like,
I found
"Stop
out what
saying
it
that
was,
shit.
it,
Like,
it
that
bummed
shit's
me out,
just
bro.
old." Like he's like, yeah.
Here's the thing, and then they did the same thing to 21 Savage, where he was like, he had to apologize because he had that bar about being rich like a Jewish person, and it was like, dog, okay, so he can't do like a really. By the way, that's another bottom of the
That's
barrel
kind of a
fucking
compliment
bar.
as well, though.
But also, it's like everybody says that. It's like my
Being
lawyer
rich
Jewish,
rocks.
I'm rich like a Jewish guy.
Yeah.
Bottom of the barrel bar.
I agree. It's bottom of the barrel
guy.
for
That's
sure.
They
the
made
bar.
him apologize for that shit, and it was like, all right, well, why don't you apologize for all these other lyrics about like killing people? And shit?
Exactly.
Where do you draw the line?
Because that shit doesn't really matter. It's like that's the crazy shit. Is like people are just like overly concerned with like,
Yeah, but
or like less. I don't know. Like murdering someone is a little bit more fucked than saying that you're rich like a Jewish guy.
That is,
Or
yeah,
you're-
way more fucked.
Or you're smoking weed and your eyes are looking.
yeah,
Chinese
exactly.
or
But like,
whatever.
it's just like, I
Which
don't
is
know.
like-
everyone's
those are-
got
I mean-
baby. We don't have baby ears. Does everybody have baby ears?
I have earmuffs. That's what.
earmuffs, dude.
I don't
just
believe
don't-
it.
I just
The
like don't-
haters need earmuffs.
I don't want to
dog.
live in a world where we can't hear.
that.
Just like no, not that.
Anything that might
But I mean, like
offend
people,
somebody.
like a different opinion or like a joke or like I don't know. It's just like
That's the problem, I think, too, is like, it's like there's a lot of pushback on both sides of it that are like,
exactly. I get why people are offended by it,
I do too.
and I don't agree with the line at all either. But should he not have a?
Should he not be allowed to say?
It's just kinda
Yeah.
like
I mean, I think you should be allowed to say whatever you want, as long
Exactly.
as you're not like
it's fucked for sure.
physically
Or, like,
harming
inciting actual
someone.
violence.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
What's
at
more
least.
fucked, the lyric or the fact that in real life burglars target Chinese people in like places like LA?
The real,
The latter right there, yeah.
The real crime of burglarizing
Yeah.
fucking immigrants because they don't have access to bank accounts. That's way more fucked, and that's something that like. I hate to say it, it's a fucking reality, dog. It's like, dog,
I know, yeah.
I'm from the fucking hood. There's a lot of realities people don't want to talk about that is just, that's what goes down. He's speaking on
I
something
know,
that
and
actually goes down.
like to learn. I don't know. I like
I mean,
to learn
in a
from
way,
artists I listen to.
it's like-
as well.
I doubt he condones
Are they gonna
it.
ban like a movie that portrays something like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so it's like it's okay because I don't know. I think with artists too, it's like people like kind of are like can't really accept the fact that like if you're not authentic like in your
Yeah.
music, like, you know, like you can't be like a rapper and
Yeah.
talk about like being from the streets and shooting people or whatever, like robbing and all that shit.
Yeah.
If you don't actually do it, like you're not credible.
Yeah.
So it's like I guess people like have that like, okay, well this dude actually does this.
Yeah.
They can't, but it's like, you know, YG's probably just like not.
I'ma
I
tell-
mean, I don't think YG's doing that.
He's
like,
not
Yeah.
doing that
currently, at least, like, you know.
but I
like-
just think it's like I don't know. I don't want to mute anyone's
yeah, I just want to listen to my
voice.
raps.
I'm gonna be real,
I just
dude.
want to
Like,
listen to my raps. And,
this shit is like people have this like specifically with rap. It's either they let it get away with way too much shit, like
They definitely
misogyny
do. They definitely do.
Yeah.
or they want it and then they pick and choose when they want it to be
Exactly.
like, dog, the hood and gangbanging and all this shit, like any type of street shit is not all inclusive. It's not fucking rainbow. It's not none of that shit. It's a fucking brutal reality that a lot of times artists turn into either like an entertaining song or like a song where they're expressing some shit. So you might hear shit that it's gonna make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's okay to
it's
wince.
A reality.
It's okay
It's
to
a reality.
wince at something you hear. Like that song, that lyric on the YG song makes me cringe.
Yeah.
But I don't like want him to not have his album online anymore. Like I still like the song even.
Fools have been singing
But
about
like
crazy
you don't
shit
have to
for
agree
years.
with everything someone says to enjoy their art.
Man, if you're gonna cancel that shit,
Yeah.
go and cancel some shit like, I don't know, Brother Lynch Hung or some shit like.
I know,
you
exactly.
what I mean?
Like,
Like
yeah, it's just
Tech
crazy.
Nine.
It's just it's just like crazy shit, fool. Like this stuff is just like, or go cancel like death metal bands or like Burzum or some wild shit. Like it's just, I don't want any of this shit muted or fucking take. I don't believe in censorship, but I do
neither.
believe. Why didn't you guys reach out to fucking YG and be like, hey man, like
What's up?
make it like you had this part in your song, why don't you make a statement or something and be like, why don't you come out and say, hey, this is actually fucked up? Like I think that's more like, why don't you open up a lane of dialogue instead of fucking censoring him
Exactly.
for his expression. He's talking about some shit. And I think, I mean, I get it, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, I had a shirt that I had to recently censor and like not drop and shelve because of what's been going on, and it was only because of how it would be misconstrued. And I get it, man. Like you definitely should think before you considering, like what they say, read the room or whatever. Considering what's going on, you should definitely do it. But if it's some shit where it's like, dog, you said that in a song from like 6 years ago, and it was something expressing like your reality before you became a rapper.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a slippery ass.
Yeah,
slope.
this whole free speech thing is.
Yeah, the big one
Crazy.
this one always brings up is the Guns N' Roses song "One in a Million."
Oh yeah, bad.
I used to think that honestly, coming from a motherfucker whose parents were immigrants, and I'm a fucking random Mexican fool from South Central. Like that song is rough to listen to.
Yeah.
It's rough, but you know what I like about that song? It kind of opened my eyes. Like it gives you like a peek into like some white guy's psyche at that time period, specifically like white guy, because the song is basically about him coming to LA and just being like, what the fuck, there's all these immigrants and all these gays and fucking black people and like the cops, and he's just like, I'm just some fucking white guy, like I don't fucking know about any of this shit. And it kind of keyed me in to be like, damn, this is really how fools that aren't from here think when
I'm reading the lyrics of this song. And
It's
this shit
crazy.
is so whack.
do not fucking
Axel
read the
is
lyrics.
I'm not going to.
yeah.
I don't. I'm like, I had no idea what you guys were talking about, so I was just over here reading them, and I was like,
he says the N-word like fucking super openly.
I can't believe he does.
Yeah,
that.
and then he's like,
And he
that's
dropped-
right.
he dropped the F
He
bomb
dropped
in
the
there
F bomb and stuff. But then at the end, he's like, radicals and racists, don't point your finger at me. I'm just a small town white boy trying to make ends meet. So I was like, all right, I kind of get it. He's just talking about like his psychology at that time. It's a brutal song to listen to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it censored because I feel like, damn, this is kind of like a snapshot, like a picture in time. Sometimes you got to expose yourself to fucked up realities of how people think. And
agree with that. Like that's like any kind of like thing that shocks you as a listener.
Exactly. That song almost broke up Guns N' Roses though, because Slash is half black. And they got all sorts. I never knew any of this shit, but they were literally on the verge of breaking up because Axl refused to change the lyrics, or just not do those lyrics. And then he just like owned it and was just like, yeah, I said all that shit. But he was also the guy that originally wanted the lyrics to Paradise City to be "Take me down to Paradise City where the girls are fat and they have big titties." They had to vote. They had to vote against that shit.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy. Right?
That's fucking insane.
But yeah, I'm just concerned about freedom of speech in America. And not that I condone any kind of hate speech. I just like it's okay to disagree with things you hear. But yeah, we had to talk about YG. I just think it's crazy they took down his whole album.
That shit is rough, man. I mean, it's
The album's good as fuck. Can't lie to you.
I'm unaware.
Things will change. The world is
I've
changing.
never heard it.
It is changing, but like
For the good, I'd say.
It's
for the good, but this is questionable. Like,
it's a long.
Censorship is a big deal.
It's a long. It's going to be
here,
a long
at least.
process. I feel like of just like, I don't know. Who knows, man? We got deep. We got deep this week, and it kind of rocks ass. So fucking thank you guys for listening.
Sick.
Thanks for having me, Planet Dumb. It's been an honor.
Peace out. We love you, John Simmons.
Sick ass fools. Sick ass fools. Okay, goodbye.
All right, we out.